boss looked me dead in the eye and said, "You're not getting a promotion this year. Try harder next time." I just led $1 million project that made him look like a hero. So I smiled, said, "Sure thing, boss," and walked out, already planning the kind of revenge that would change my life forever. 3 months later, I was gone, earning triple what he made, using the very skills his company paid for me to learn. If you've ever been underpaid, overlooked, or told to wait your turn, hit that like button and subscribe, because this story will hit home. It's about loyalty, greed, and the sweet satisfaction of walking away richer, stronger, and completely free. When I first joined the company, I was proud. A young engineer working for a defense contractor. Real world impact stuff. For 4 years, I played it by the book. Doing my job, taking my small 2-4% raises, waiting patiently for the promotion ladder everyone kept talking about. But here's the thing about ladders, yay. When your boss is standing on the rung above you, sometimes he makes sure you never climb past him. Still, I believed in hard work. So when I was offered a project engineer role, basically management training, I jumped at it. They said, "Prove yourself and the rewards will come." So I did. I managed a team of 4 engineers, a designer, and 2 admins. We built a system that pulled in over $1.6 million in sales our first year. We even got the company a patent, and were flown to DC because the US Air Force nominated us for Technical Team of the Year. It was everything I'd dreamed of. The recognition, the excitement, the travel. But behind the applause, a review came back. 10 out of 10. Perfect score. My heart soared. Finally, this was it. The moment my work would pay off. Then I heard the news. One of my own team members, a guy I'd managed, had been promoted early to senior engineer. Me? I got a polite email saying, "Congratulations on another successful year. You've earned a 3% raise." 3%. After making the company millions. After missing my kid's birthday. After doing everything right. When I confronted my boss, he just leaned back, smirked, and said, "Yeah, I don't think he deserved it either, but he's not my employee. You are. Let's see how you do next year." That's when something in me broke. I realized this man wasn't ever going to reward my loyalty. He needed me stuck under him, the reliable workhorse who made him look good. So I did the only logical thing left. I stopped caring. That day on, I clocked in, did my 40 hours, and went home. No more late nights, no more volunteering for travel, no more above and beyond. If it wasn't in my job description, it wasn't my problem. My mental health improved instantly. I actually started sleeping again, laughing again, and remembering what it felt like to live. The only thing I did extra? I dug into the company's education budget. They had a huge fund for professional development that barely anyone used. Most people ignored it. I didn't. One of my colleagues, the guy who did get promoted, started an MBA program on the company's dime. Good for him, honestly. But that came with a catch. If he left before a few years, he'd owe the company for all that tuition. Meanwhile, I noticed something interesting. Software training had no such restrictions. So when he signed up for MBA classes, I signed up for FEA, finite element analysis, and 3D modeling courses, skills that get recruiters drooling. The company paid for everything, flights, hotels, materials. My boss was thrilled. He said, "That's exactly what we need on the team. Great initiative." I smiled, happy to help. If only he knew. During those courses, I learned fast. Days were packed with simulations, design theory, high-end modeling techniques. At night, I'd quietly update my resume. Each new certificate, each new skill, I'd add it. By the time I came home, I knew I wasn't staying. Still, I kept my poker face. At work, I acted normal. Maybe even friendlier. My boss bragged to upper management about his guy, how he was now trained in specialized tools. He had no idea I was using his budget to build my escape route you ever saw. That hit him. I could see the twitch in his jaw. Then came the desperation. "We just paid for you to travel all over to learn those new skills. We need you now." Don't you have any loyalty? Any guilt? How much are they paying you? Maybe we can match it. I paused, looked him dead in the eyes, and said, "They're paying me more than you make." The color drained from his face. That's impossible. I shrugged. You're welcome to apply there too. The following weeks were delicious. Suddenly, he was overly nice, offering to let me work from home, giving me random compliments in meetings, pretending like we'd always been best buds. But the truth was written all over his face. He was terrified, because I wasn't just leaving. I was taking every ounce of expertise, every bit of institutional knowledge, every connection he relied on, with me. Coworkers whispered in the hallways. Did you hear how much he's getting? Management's freaking out. Boss tried to. I started applying. Not desperately, strategically. Every job that required those exact skills, 3D modeling, simulation, design optimization, I applied for it. And within weeks, I had offers. Real offers. One company in particular, a competitor, made me an offer that stopped me cold. A 200% base salary increase, plus paid overtime. That meant I'd be making triple my current income within the year. Life-changing money. When I saw the number, I laughed so hard I cried. 4 years of loyalty got me 3% raises. One act of self-respect got me freedom. I walked into my boss's office one Monday morning with a folded letter in hand. He looked up from his computer and said, "Hey, can this wait? I smiled. "No, it can't." He frowned. "What's that?" "My 2 weeks' notice?" Silence. He blinked, stunned, like he hadn't heard right. "You're quitting?" "Yep." "Why? Is this about the raise thing?" "No, it's about realizing I'm worth more than you ever saw." That hit him. I could see the twitch in his jaw. Then came the desperation. "We just paid for you to travel all over to learn those new skills. We need you now." "Block it, but HR said he can't." For once, I didn't feel invisible. I felt powerful. And when I walked out on my last day, my boss avoided eye contact. Too embarrassed to admit he'd lost my new job? A dream? Better pay, better hours, better people. For the first time in years, I wasn't dragging myself to work dreading the next meeting. I actually enjoyed engineering again. And the cherry on top? The company I joined competed directly with my old one. Every project we won was another nail in my ex-boss's coffin. One time, our team outbid his on a defense contract. When I found out, I just whispered, "Guess that's the 3% you didn't want to pay me." I made 3 times my old income that year. The same year, my old boss tried to justify freezing his team's bonuses because of budget constraints. It's fast when it's fueled by spreadsheets. Looking back, the revenge wasn't about money. Though that part was incredible. It was about respect. About realizing that sometimes loyalty to yourself matters more than loyalty to a company that would replace you tomorrow if they could. My old boss used guilt, manipulation, and false promises to keep people small. He thought my ambition was arrogance. He thought my silence was weakness. But I learned something powerful that year. When someone refuses to see your worth, stop trying to prove it. Show them by walking away. Because the moment I stopped chasing their approval, I started living my life on my own terms.